Hey everyone. So today I am working on a Yamaha TF5. This is one of three different flavors of this mixer. There's a TF1, the TF3, and the TF5, I believe, different inputs. I believe the TF1 has 16. The TF5 in this case has 32 inputs. But I'm going to be going over a particular feature with it today. I'm going to be showing the test/diagnostic mode. I've already serviced this mixer and done a power supply swap on it. The power supply failure was preventing input and output on it. But now I need to verify and check that all the features are working. This test diagnostic mode tests inputs, outputs, control, lighting, software verification. It runs a check on just about everything on this mixer. So I can show you the back here. As you can see, there's patches routing from the outputs to the ins, vice versa, and then headphone to stereo in. But here's a diagram that you set it up for. I don't have the Ethernet connected for this particular test today, but that's fine because as you run through these tests, you can skip certain features and just pass on them. So we are gonna fire this mixer up. And the way to fire it up in test mode is to depress the A and F key in the user-defined keys section and power it up at the same time. I'm going to put my phone down here. Okay. Helps to plug it in. Okay, so it's currently powering up as I'm depressing the A and F key. So looks like it boots up in its normal graphics, but as I hold these keys down, we will see that it will enter the test diagnostic mode. So controls are illuminating. So here we are, TF self-diagnosis. So these different features you can test, different sections, like the HA comm would be the general input and output, fader calibration, even the Dante card. But in this case, I'm going to click total, and the total runs a check on many different things. It checks the software versions. It'll run us through the switch, the encoders, everything, and you run through all of them. So in this case, I'm going to run a full check on everything, and the way we do that is by hitting play on this. So it starts by having us verify the programs, kernel. So I say pass on all these, but you can actually verify this way that you're running the correct firmware. In this case, it's verifying that it is indeed a TF5. So operate the foot switch. I do have a foot switch connected. So it continues to run its check. So Dante card. So it's checking the digital signal processing port, checking the RAM. cam. See, before, when the power supply was bad on this, I had a lot of fails. So I don't have an iPod connected currently, so it makes sense that that one would fail. So here it is having us verify that the LCD display works. And we run through the different colors, and it'll cycle over and over. But you can click the touch and turn. That passed. Now it checks that the touch control works. So the next section, it runs through the different backlight for the sections. So I hit pass and it continues on to each. So in this case, now it does switch checks. So as you depress each button, they deluminate to indicate that it does indeed work. But I'll just go ahead and pass through these just to keep the video moving along. You can see that these work. But yeah, if you ever suspect any of your controls are not working, this is the feature you'll use to check that. So, runs all the sections. All LEDs lighting, indeed they are. Yellow, red, green, blue, and the white. So now it runs all the LEDs illuminating. And it's still running LED checks here. I'm just kind of moving us along. So in this case, you operate the encoder, you run it fully counterclockwise, then clockwise, and then it will deluminate once you've verified that the encoder does work. See? Move down to the next section. So here we are with the end result. And it gives basically a pass or fail for different sections. In this case, you know, I kind of skip my way through to keep us moving along. But all in all, that is the test diagnostic mode. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please click subscribe. Thanks.